Good morning, welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. My name is Joan. Thank you all for coming in person or joining me online. Today we're going to see if we can move out stuff that feels stuck. Some people have asked me about how you do that. Listen, I can show you and then you try it and you see how it works. So very first thing, you're gonna ground through your feet. You're gonna sit, see if you can feel balanced in the chair. If your hips feel higher than the other, we're just gonna open up the arms and lift through the rib cage, tuck the lumbar spine, and just rock against the back of the chair. So make sure you have contact with the back of the chair. See if you can squeeze your shoulders on the back and keep the elbows soft and down. And relax whatever it is you're holding on your shoulders. So fear, worry, tension, anxiety feeds more of that. So we want to find a place where we can let go. And as you breathe in and out, see if something softens. Good, release the arms and just keep going. See if you can feel like you are moving stuff out of your arms and they're just kind of dripping off your fingers. And then pause for just a moment. We're going to ground the left hand down. We're going to take the right hand, first 3 fingers. We're going to start in the left hand corner. And we're going to make a circle right here in the center to clear out all the stuff that can feel stuck and feel like you're out of balance. And it's a pretty firm tapping. So you want to tap around in a circle, relax through the jaw, and the goal is to do this until you yawn. Keep your eyes from being tight, release the frown. As soon as you get a yawn, go for it. And if there's something that you particularly have to release, say to yourself, I'm releasing whatever it is. And you want it to be pretty firm. If you want to release something, you want to settle and open up through these meridians in the center of the chest. Now pause and just see what you feel here. Now release your arms, because we have arms on the chair, so we're just going to roll the shoulders. And as you roll the shoulders, inhale, lift up with the breath. Exhale, rotate the hands and let it go. And imagine that whatever you're holding, you're letting it go. And you bring it up and you let it go. So whatever it is, it doesn't have to necessarily always be a huge thing. It's something that just takes over your thought pattern and process. And you want to shift it, then reverse your circle. So you have a little more flexibility through the shoulders. You're releasing tension as it moves up the neck and through the ears. And then pause and just feel that for a few breaths. Now, the vagus nerve, when you feel overly anything, anxious, worried, overwhelmed, fill in the blank, sometimes the vagus nerve is too over-processed. Now I'm going to try to explain this. You're going to take your earlobe. So if you have earrings, you have to be mindful. And when you take your earlobes, you want the pressure to be even, and it's a slight pull down and release, pull and release. You want to soften the jaw. You want to keep your chin in line with your sternum. You want to relax into the body, and we're going to do it 20 times. Soften around your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then soften. And just feel something or notice something. Come to the center of the chest, tap. tap it out. Tap out the stuff that you hold around your heart. Worry, fear, anticipation, the unknown, the what if. Now we're going to tap the head. So imagine if you're drawing a line from the eyebrow and you come into a big V, that's where you want your fingertips, and you want it pretty firm. Chin is tucked, head is level, and you want to breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Sigh. Tuck your chin and come to the back of the occiput, the curve of the head, and tap here and soften the shoulders down. And release old thoughts, old worries, old news, old preoccupations, and tap it out. Now come to the center and tap the forehead. So whatever negative, cyclical, repetitive thoughts you have, say to yourself, I am clearing out anything that no longer serves me, so I have clarity to think a new thought, to have a new perspective, to let go of, and you can name it. Now you're going to take your fingers to the hairline, and you're just going to physically move the skin. So you're going to tuck your chin, shoulders down, and just move the skin up and down and feel where it's tight. So you want to activate the fascia in the forehead, because when you're overthinking or over worried, and you can bring it out to the side of the head, and you come up and press up, and notice if it's tight and sore. As you press up, you can feel it maybe down your neck and in the back. Now it's not this, it's this. You want to literally push up and then release it down. Push up, it's like you're pulling a rubber band, and let it go. Push up, let it go. Push up, let it go, and then feel that. And now maybe you get a little heat or warmth right there. You're going to take your two fingers right in the center of your forehead, and you're going to push right where you would have 11 lines. Relax the jaw down and push the fingers up to the hairline. Glide down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Now we want to clear. So we're going to take our fingers and just comb. So you feel like you're opening all those thoughts that make you feel stuck. You're opening it up so that you get different space to relax and to tap into awareness. Sometimes we get stuck in old thought patterns. And just keep softening it here. And now we're going to come back and we're going to do the 10 again. 1, 2, relax the jaw. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take your two fingers and soften around the eyes. And as you soften those eye orbits and the muscles of the eyes, ask yourself to see things with a different eye. So your physical eye and your third eye. And you want to feel the sensation of opening and releasing through both. And as you do that, notice any spot that feels tender. It's like little feather fingers. It's not hard. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it right to the cheekbones. Now, just like we did with the hairline, we're going to move up and down here. And we're going to push up and down. Eyes are closed. Push up and down and see if you can feel like you're releasing that tension, maybe from stressing, from clenching, from being not even aware of places that you're holding tension. And we push up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to comb the middle of the face. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to the jaw, two fingers, open the jaw. Find that there's a little indentation right where between the upper and the lower jaw. And when you find it, release the jaw down, little circles here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then just hold it. Press in. Drop the lower jaw so you have some space. Where you feel that little indentation, you're just going to hold it. So bring your fingers right into that little indentation. Now you're going to make 2 V's with your fingers, and you're going to come up and back, front and back of the ears. So we want to release the tension, soften into the front and back of the ears, slow down the overactivity of the vagus nerve. Notice any spots that are really tender. And if you come to a spot that's really tender, pause, give it a little massage, and then continue on. I'm going to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. See how that feels? I'm going to take my 3 fingers and bring it to the back of the ear. Thumb comes right into the outside rim of the ear. Elbows out to the side. And now you're just going to pull straight out. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release it. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale. See if it softens. One more. Inhale. Exhale. This ear pull releases the sphenoid, which is right here, and softens this space. Now, just sit for a minute and see if you feel like you have a little burst of heat, a little energy moving, some kind of tingling, whatever. Now we're going to come to the lower part. So if we're here at the upper cheeks, we're just going to slide our fingers to the lower jaw. Little massage here. Keep the jaw unclenched. Move the mouth around. Move the jaw. Soften the teeth so they're not touching. And as you do that, notice your neck, the back of your neck, down the shoulder blades. So we're moving the fascia as well as relaxing any tension you're holding in your face. Pause for a moment. You're going to take your 2 fingers. You're going to come, if you come to this little indentation here by the ear is the tragus. When you come down and you come to the back of the jaw, you stick your 2 fingers there, tuck your chin. So I'm going to tuck my chin down and press my fingers forward and then just do a little rocking here. Jaws unclenched, shoulders are down. I'm breathing in and out. My eyes are relaxed. I'm releasing the most overworked hinge in the body, and I'm asking myself to soften it. Breathe. Good, hold. So come to center, breathe. Now sit up nice and tall, shoulders back, tuck the belly into the chair, and squeeze the shoulders on the back and just press here. Now this could feel very tender and sore. If you get a yawn, that's a yahoo. So yawn right here. And then release that. Now feel that. Right hand right here. We're going to open up the lungs. And this point here is also connected to grief, worry, fear, tension, anxiety, anticipation. What's next? What if I make a mistake? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever that is, just all that stuff that you float around in your head, just tap it out. And then opposite side. And breathe. Good. I'm just going to leave my hand here, cross it over, and now rock. So we want to slow down the nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system has to kick in. When I slow down, instead of fight or flight, I can go into rest and digest. And soften the shoulders down. See if they're really, really, really high. See if you feel the sensation, either like you're yawning or it's like just all of a sudden something relaxes. And then switch hands and keep rocking. Little weight here across the chest, especially in the center of the sternum. Good. Now I'm going to bring, so my right hand is under, I'm going to bring my hand to my shoulder and opposite, so my elbow will point straight out. Inhale, use the back of the chair, lift up. Exhale, roll it down toward the knees. You can go as big as you want. Feel that rippling through the spine, softening through the shoulders, all the way down, maybe to the lower back, and rock it down. And see if you can feel like you're just moving like just a little breeze. You're just moving with a gentle breeze. And then when you come forward, nice flat back, release the arms and just pause here into a forward fold. Notice how you feel here. Sweep one hand over. Gather that sense of positivity, possibility, release of limitations, opening up, pull it out. Inhale, lift up, look up. Pull more. Now this time push it all the way down to the floor, to the feet. Inhale, sweep and gather more. Bring it all the way down. Send it all the way down so you're rooted, balanced, supported. Inhale, lift up. Now, I'm going to, instead, I had my right arm over the left. I'm going to switch, bring my elbows in, shoulders down, take a breath, and I do the same again. Lift up, roll down. You make it as big or as small as you need it to be. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Notice maybe one side doesn't feel the same as the other, or maybe you feel, oh, you've already attained a release. Pull it up with the breath and releasing. Couple more. And then when you come down this time, nice flat back, and again we pause. Tuck your chin. Then I'm going to slide my fingers right up to the front of the knees. I'm going to give myself a little space behind the chair. I want to sit up nice and tall. Curl back into a cat. Inhale, and I start small. Lift up into your dog. So we move gently. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Take a breath with you as you lift up. Keep the shoulders down. Make it a small, gentle movement. Now, if it's uncomfortable for you, do less or pause at your own rate. If you're comfortable and you want to make it bigger, come to neutral. You can widen your blocks or your stance if your feet are on the floor. And now you can curl back and make it deeper. But you go only where it's comfortable for you. Shoulders away from the ears. Find the rhythm that works best for you today. I am moving with the flow in the rhythm of a positive vibration of life. So we want to move out the stuff that makes you feel stuck. Feeling that lengthening space between the vertebrae. Exhale. One more. Inhale, lift up, pause. Pull in all the air you can. Exhale, push out all the air you can, and then just ripple it up. And stir the pot. Little circles here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then pause and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock a little side to side. Now we're going to add the feet. So I'm going to lift my feet and pedal as I rock it here and see if I can get some movement through my legs, easing any tension in the feet so I feel flexible and fluid and balanced and strong. Shoulders down, sit up nice and tall. Good, pause. Sit with your feet as wide as you can. If you can, adjust it a little wider. Now I'm going to sit with my tailbone as far back into the chair as I can, and I'm going to come forward. Now the arms of the chair, be mindful, shoulders back. Now the minute I feel like, oh, that's enough, that's where I hold it. My chin is tucked, my gaze is to the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Now you can make it as deep as you want. Inhale, with a little resistance. Nice strong back. Exhale. So we're flexing through the whole length, but nice flat back. We're not rippling the spine now. We're hinging at the hips. Try not to lift your head so your chin is up. So you want to keep your chin nice and level. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, one more. Last one, exhale. Now we're just going to stay here and rock a little bit from side to side. Keep my head an extension of the spine, my gaze is soft. Good, come to center. Now ripple the spine and head comes up last. Big breath. Good, rock the shoulders, left shoulder to right knee, right shoulder to left, and see how that feels. Get some movement diagonally through the body. Eyes can be open. You can close them as long as it doesn't throw off your center of balance. Good, now if you want more, when I come back up and my left shoulder is to the right, I stretch left arm, thumb up, and then stretch it out so I get all under the arm. Rotate, thumb down. Palm up. Palm down. Good. Little circle or medium circle. Don't go too big, just kind of roll it around. 2, 3, and then pause and do the reverse. 1, 2, 3. This time I'm going to start with the left side. So I'm going to roll my right shoulder to the left, and I want to see if it feels different. Stretch it out, and then alternate it. Thumb up, thumb down, thumb down, palm up, palm up, palm down, palm down. Good, come back up, circle around, small or medium, take your time. 2, 3, pause, reverse. 1, 2, 3. Good, twist to the right, wring out stuff. Front shoulders down, wring it out, and then wring the other way. And then maybe go a little deeper, turn a little more, looking at your hand, if that's comfortable for your neck. And one more. Good, and then come back to center and just rock it out here and see if you feel like you're a little more balanced, shoulders to hip. Good, pause for just a moment, shoulders down. Now I'm going to bring my shoulders down. I have to bring my arms underneath the chair. Squeeze the shoulders on the back, tuck the belly back, and rotate the palms out and bring the hands down. And feel the shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulders on the back, open up the heart. Breathe. It may feel awkward. Make sure your chin is not protruding forward. Relax that space between the shoulder blades. Feel that energy going down through the fingertips. Now soften it, and you're going to bring the elbows out to the side, shoulders back, elbows down, and we're going to pulse the shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice flat back. I come forward, I release my arms, and I just pause here. And I notice all sensations. Roll my head, roll your head, and just roll it out here. See how your neck feels. Good. Tuck your chin, nice flat back. We're going to do it again. Come right up into your cactus arms. Elbow out, pulse back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll forward, nice flat back. Head's an extension of the spine. Take a breath. Couple breaths. Roll your head. Make sure your neck is flexible. Good. Come to center. Lift up. We're going to come right into our goddess pose. Take a breath. Now, think about what it is you need. What's your priority? Patience, peace, healing, letting go, opportunity, new thought, clarity. Doesn't matter what it is, but you want to open up, sink the shoulders, lift up through the middle, tuck your head so your chin is not leading. Inhale, lift up, pull it down, breathe in and out, and up and down. Good, and breathe. You can look up or you can keep your head at neutral and really feel like you're grasping what you need and you're pulling it down with intention. Breathe. Couple more. One more. Let it go and relax into this forward fold. Head's an extension of the spine. Relax it, flatten the back. Take a breath. Slide the hands right up to the top of the knees, as big a circle as you can. And see if you feel like you're just rolling around center. Nothing can knock you down. You're rooted, you're balanced, you're moving, you're fluid, you're flexible, you're strong. 3, 4, 5, one more, 6, bring it all the way up, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and bring it all the way up, and just rock. Now lift a foot and lift a hip, and feel like you're just balancing yourself out. Good. Come back to center, pause, see how you feel here. Take a nice big breath. Good. Sweep the arms out to the side. You're going to look to the right and to the left. Shoulders are down. And now wring out the washcloth. Wring out any other stuff that you need to release through the whole length of the arms, the shoulders, up through the crown of the head, down through the spine, out through the legs. One palm up and one palm down. Doesn't matter which one, and you alternate it. Now this is star pose. So think about all this energy coming down the bottom, landing right at the heart, and then grounding you down. Now, left palm up, right palm down, and just tip the star. And you can look up and above the fingertips. So your light will shine no matter which direction you go. Inward and outward, light in your being. One more on each side. Good. Both arms up, gentle back bend, come forward. Inhale, lift up. Fingers down, fingers up. In and out. And in and out. And one more, and in and out. And now when you come down, if your fingertips can touch the floor, great. Otherwise, you touch your blocks, your feet, your legs, and just see if you can rock here. Little rocking. Easing through that lower back. Good, tuck your chin, ripple up. Now, I'm gonna start with my left hand right at my left knee, and I bring the shoulder down and I press the arm into the leg so it's not floppy. Inhale, lift up. Now I'm gonna bring my right arm forward and I'm just gonna sweep. 1, 2, 3. Now when I move my arm a little lower, now remember, if this is the best for you, then you stay here. When I move to about the mid-calf and I sweep, my arm will come up a little higher. 1, 2, 3, and then I go all the way down if I want to. Inhale, big full expression of side angle pose. 1, 2, 3. Release that. I'm gonna let my left arm prop on my left thigh and spin that right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it out. And then we switch to the opposite side. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Set yourself up for success. Sweep out. 1, 2, 3, and then mid calf, and now it's going to come up a little higher. 1, 2, 3, or you can bring it, if you choose, all the way down. Nice firm arm and leg. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Release that arm. I'm going to prop and spin it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both hands forward. Clasp the hands. Sink down. Now we're going to go into chopping wood. So you can bring it just to here. You can come forward. You can bring it all the way above your head, or any place there, or you can bring it all the way behind you. And we move out. We chop the wood that makes us feel stuck. So we have space to see, to think, to breathe, to create a door, a window, an opening, a possibility. Breathe. When you come all the way up, stretch it up, wiggle it out. Right hand comes behind the back. I hold my elbow. If this is not comfortable for me, I bring it to the front. Inhale, and I go left. 1, 2, 3. Lift the arms, and then I switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, both arms up, gentle back bend, forward fold, take a breath. Just let it hang here for a breath. Tuck your chin and slowly ripple up. Hands come right to the knees, any size circle you want, move it around. And then pause and switch. Go the opposite direction. 2, 3. Good. Bring your blocks together. Let's work on opening the hips so we feel the sensation of moving forward. So you can cross at the ankle or you can cross at the thigh. And we come right into our pigeon and we breathe. Soften the shoulders, sit up. Relax the shoulders down. So if you find that you're here, shoulders are rolled in, arms and the shoulders are high, this is a heart protection mode. So soften the heart, let it open and relax and breathe. Nice and tall posture. You can pause if you want, roll the foot around at the ankle. Reverse your circle. Good, bring that leg in, kick it out. Big stretch here, point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roll it around. And reverse your circle. Release that foot, tap, tap, tap. Innervate those nerve endings. Good, pause. Opposite side, so you cross at the ankle or you cross at the thigh and you rock it out. Big hip opener. Sit up nice and tall, don't collapse. Good. Roll the foot around at the ankle. Reverse your circle. Good. Stretch that leg out. Big breath. Point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll it around. And reverse your circle. And tap, 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 tap both feet. And shake the arms. And bring it up, and bring it out, and bring it down, and bring it up, and out, and down, and bring it up. And when you bring it up, tap your head. Keep your feet going. Tap, 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 tap. Tuck your chin, tap the back. And then pause and notice how you feel. Notice what sensations you've activated. It can feel like tingling, little dancing ants. You can feel warm. Breathe. Tiny circle. Stir it all around. Let whatever you need come in and let whatever else you need to be released move out. And then pause and reverse. Now we'll just move the feet a little bit more. Sitting nice and tall in the chair, point your flat feet. Now you're engaging the lower back and the lower belly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heel. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Now, did you hold the breath? Because you got to keep breathing. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Lift. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. And roll your feet out. If you can touch your feet, that's great. Otherwise, your feet can be wide. And you breathe. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders down. And if you can, rock a little bit. Rocking butterfly. Good, few more. Good, release your feet, little circle, any size you want. 3 in one direction, and then you pause and go the other way. Good, arms out and just kind of rock it out. Palms up. One palm up, one palm down, and then switch it. Good, and then pause, release the arms, take a breath. Good. Now just sit for a breath. Touch your thumb to your ring finger. This is your lung point, and I want you to really focus on feeling like you're pulling in all this oxygen. So when you're pulling in oxygen, you want to visualize almost like seltzer bubbles when you pour seltzer into a glass. So we want to pull in as much air, inhaling and exhaling, and breathe. And one more. Now touch your thumb to your pinky finger. And anything else that you have that you feel weighs heavily in your heart, makes your shoulders feel heavy, anything that makes you feel like you're experiencing grief or tension or preoccupation, anything that makes you feel like you need to digest something, like your stomach is off or your head is heavy. This is all going to connect to your spiritual, emotional body. So we want to breathe here. I want to release anything that disturbs my inner peace. Pay attention to the inhale and the exhale, and don't let your mind go to places. Just see if you can hit the delete button and breathe. Focusing only on the inhale and the exhale. Now, thumb to your ring finger is about your heart space. So ask yourself, what does your heart need to let you know today? What does it need to release? What does it need to receive? What do you need to know? What can you let go of? Breathe. And close your eyes and inhale and exhale. See if you get a yawn or some sensation that all of a sudden spontaneously pops up. And then touch your thumb to your index finger and feel like your whole upper body is like an egg. So the egg is the perfect food. It has everything in it that you need. So fill yourself up with everything you need, breathing in and breathing out. I have everything I need already within me. I am breathing into the space that I've created for myself. I'm exhaling anything that no longer serves me. I am awake and I am aware, but I am relaxed and I am at ease. I am noticing, I'm listening, I'm paying attention. I'm softening, I'm releasing, I'm welcoming in, and then what is it you want to welcome in? Contentment, courage, prosperity, healing, awareness, self-care, confidence. Now this is also the mudra for peace. So we're going to bring our elbows out, we're going to keep the fingers here, and we're just going to pull. Peace. Inhale, lift up. And then bring it all the way down. And just bring it all the way to the bottom, and now make that circle bigger, or that egg, or whatever visual you want. And you're physically bringing into yourself that intention that your interior self, your external self, your subtle body, your thoughts, your ability to problem solve, to understand, all of that is going to be surrounded with the gift of peace. Inhale, when you bring it all the way up, just hold it. Fingertips touch, take a breath. Soften the shoulders, relax the eyes, and then bring the hands together, fingertips touch, and you come straight down through center to land right at the heart, and you bow to yourself and you breathe right here. I am breathing in and I am breathing out into the space that I've created for myself today. I am awake, I am aware, I am paying attention, I am at ease. And then just hold. So we're just going to cup one hand and think about one thing that you treasure and hold it right there. Person, place, thing, memory, event, whatever. And hold it. It's the most treasured thing for you. And you surround it in peace. And notice if you get any sensations in your hand. And you breathe in and you breathe out. And then we're just going to cross our hands over at the heart and rock. So you're planting that seed in your heart that whatever you need is already there within you. And you feel almost like you're rocking that inner baby. I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I am at ease. And now breathe. As you breathe in, you're going to sweep the hands and feel like you're this electromagnetic force that whatever you need will come to you, and you're just going to bring it all the way down, all the way, keep going down and gather more. Big breath, and bring it all the way down. And one more time, and we bring it up. And I soften the shoulders and I leave some space between my fingers. May all the joy that I seek come to me today in a thought, in a word, in an awareness, in a person, in a memory, in an event, in something I see, in whatever form best serves me. And I bring my hands in and I hold that sensation straight down to the heart, so that as I move through this day, I am surrounded with the gift of joy, and I emanate that sensation of joy to all that I meet. Namaste. 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 Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you Tuesday on the floor, but no class Thursday, okay? Have a great weekend. Feel good. It went like 5 minutes.